Hi everyone, my name is Nathaniel and I'm from Tucson, Arizona. The type of social work that I'm interested in practicing is working with the population experiencing homelessness and veterans. I think that there's overlap between these two communities, and I would like to work with the VA, or I would like to work, I'd like to be an active duty officer with the military, um, ideally with the Air Force, but also interested in the Army and Navy as a social worker, or there's opportunities as a civilian to practice social work in the military. Um, the source that I chose was the resource that I chose was the ASU library tutorials. Um, I learned that we can start our research with multidisciplinary databases like Academic Search Ultimate, and then we can narrow it down with these discipline specific databases. So, for example, we can filter on the library website, you can filter the subject of the databases to social sciences, and then you can find journal articles, dissertations, ebooks, a whole bunch of stuff. Um, and you can use social work specific databases, which are really cool. And then if we're ever having difficulty or need help doing research, we can always contact a librarian. They have this like little chat feature, and they can help you guide, or they can help guide you in the right direction. Um, I completed the professional quality of life scale, and I was pretty happy with all of my scores. I scored a 40 on the compassion satisfaction scale, and then a 20 each in the burnout and secondary traumatic stress skills. Um, Kind of reflecting on each of those components, I think for the compassion satisfaction scale, factoring in my satisfaction with my job, my current job right now, I I kind of recognize that it's not a career job, but I think for the job and the position I'm working at right now, it makes sense with where I'm at in life. And they're also helping me pay for my tuition, which is probably the most important thing, which plays a lot into my satisfaction. That is very good for me. I'm really happy with that. Um, for the burnout, low burnout right now. I have experienced high burnout before. My sophomore year of college, I was taking like 21 credit hours on top of I was doing Air Force ROTC at the time, and I had very early mornings and very long nights consistently for a whole semester. Halfway through, I was just exhausted. I was wiped out. I still did really good academically, but it definitely takes a mental and emotional toll on you. And so I'm cognizant. Ever since then, I've been really cognizant of managing that workload better, not not trying to put too much on my plate if I can manage it. I think early on right now in the semester, it's definitely been an adjustment to get back into the flow of school with a full time job. That is definitely an adjustment, but I'm going to try and be cognizant to not let that burnout scale creep up into the 30s and 40s. I'm happy with it being at 20 right now. As for the secondary traumatic stress scale, also low. Uh, Again, never worked in a social work capacity before, like an official capacity, but my volunteering, uh, I'm kind of factoring that in. I volunteer with the Primavera Foundation here in Tucson, who we work with the homeless population, and I derive a lot of happiness from working with them, being able to help them. But also do recognize that a lot of the stories I hear are very tough. The harsh realities of living on the streets, surviving. They're often victims of crimes a lot. Um, but trying to keep a buffer from that and focusing on the strengths, that I add, helping them does make me very happy. So it kind of counteracts that and balances it out.